Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make the graph in Google Slides if you're doing the Mass versus Weight Lab and you're having issues graphing the data. So let me share my screen with you, and I'll go over to my document. So you should have this completely filled out by now. And so I'm just going to make up some data so that I get so that I can show you how to graph it. So this is made up. Please don't use these numbers because they're not correct. So I'm going to very simple create just a little trend here. And so I'm just doing this. I'm just making up numbers just for simplicity's sake to show you how to make the graph in Google Sheets. So this should already be filled out for you. Okay, so I do need to go ahead and copy and paste this. So I'm just going to highlight all of it. I'm going to copy it. Okay. Just take a blank one. Now I'm going to paste it. And so it pops up here. So go ahead and highlight again. Insert chart. And so when you pull up your chart, it might come up as like a bar or something, but it needs to be a scatter plot. So on chart type, you're going to make sure that you have the scatter chart selected so that I can see the points. And then if you go into customize, series, trend line, and you have your graph. So now you need to put this in the document though. So you can just select the graph. I can move it over. And then you can right click it. Let's see. Okay. So as long as it's selected, select it. If you do Control C, so I'm going to do Control C, then that's the command that copies it directly with just buttons. So the Control and then the letter C. And you can go back to your document where your lab is. Oh, I lost it. Where did my lab go? It's right here. Okay. And then you can just paste. And you don't want to link, just paste unlinked. And there's your graph. Okay, that's how you do the graph. And then you'll answer these questions. Okay, for calculating slope, this is the exact same as you would do in a math class. Remember that this is your x coordinate and this is your y coordinate. Okay, so you would just use 2 points and plug it into your rise over run formula, y2 minus y1, and that'll give you the slope. Okay, answer the questions, and then that's the end of the lab.